Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Living Like Lanie. Like always, I am your host, Lanie. Happy Tuesday, guys. And today we are here with Shelby and Richard. Can we get a round of applause for these two men? Thank you guys so much for being on our show. I appreciate you guys for coming. How do you guys feel today?
Feeling good. Thank you for having us.
Facts. Feel very good.
And you guys never been on a podcast, right?
Nope. First time.
Okay,
first
so
time.
I feel a little special that you guys made your debut on my podcast. So thanks for being here. So I just want you guys to say a little bit about you guys just so the people at home can know who you are. So who is Shelby?
So I'm an oil painter. Yeah, I'm an artist,
Okay. How about you, Richard?
I'm a painter as well. I'm an artist. I love to create.
Okay. And how long have you guys been artists?
I've been creative for about 2 years, but recently I've just been going into oil painting. So about a few months.
Okay.
I've been doing that for a solid few months.
Okay. And how about you, Shelby?
I would say yeah, I've always been creative, I guess, but I started taking it serious 2018. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And what made you guys want to get serious about your art?
I feel I had really good experiences making art for fun,
Okay.
and people just really loved it and loved my passion, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I just saw small success here and there just doing what I love. So
Okay.
that's what really drove me to do it.
Okay, so that was your motivation. People giving you good feedback. Okay.
Yeah.
And how about you, Richard? What made you want to get into being an artist?
Honestly, I had an experience where I had in high school. I had a teacher mentor me, and he kind of showed me how to do fine art, and I didn't really I just had asked him to show me,
Mm-hmm.
but when I saw the outcome that I could draw from life, I was all right, I'm onto something.
And so my next question for you guys is, why oil painting? What is the difference? For those who don't know, I guess, why oil painting? Yes, okay.
All right.
We want to know,
So, oil paint. All right, I started with acrylic, and I switched to oil paint about 2020, and I never went back to acrylic. Oil paint is just that classic master painting. For the longest time, everyone was oil painter from back then, whatever. And I don't know, it's just something about it. Something about the way it handles, the way it's just so versatile, really.
Okay.
You can really do anything with it. Drawing and oil painting go hand in hand,
Okay.
Yeah.
So how about you, Richard? Why oil painting? Why did you want to get into that?
Honestly, I just had a lot of acrylic paint, so I just be doing acrylic.
Okay.
But then when he I met him, he did
Yeah.
oil, so then he showed me how the paint worked, and it was a different method to it. But honestly, I prefer oil paint just because the method and how he said the way you could use the paint is is really cool. You can make a lot of effects with it.
And do you guys want to say your Instagram so people can see your work or anything?
All right. My Instagram is cotton.1999.
Okay. How about you?
My Instagram is it's Ricasso with an R.
And I know you guys said you had a website. Do you want to share that website or want to? Okay, see?
Yeah,
Gotta
yeah.
put you on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. My website is www.cottonisdead.com.
Okay.
My website's the same as my Instagram. It's Ricasso.com.
Okay, so now just talking about art. Do you guys feel like it's very therapeutic for you guys? Would you say that you will go do oil painting and stuff when you're having a bad day or just, you're going through something? Can you say that art is just there for you always?
Yes, I think, honestly, no matter what's happening in life, I could be the most happiest, the most sad, whatever. The art is always there, and I always want to go make art. I don't know, if I'm not making art, then I feel crazy. I feel really bad,
Do you ever remember a situation or experience where you were low or you had a bad day or anything? You're just you know what? Screw this. I'm going to go paint or whatever.
Yes, definitely many. Like, for example, I'll just like be doubting myself, maybe like, or maybe I'll feel like unloved. So the only solution is just to work harder for me, like keep making art. Like,
Right.
if I don't feel appreciated by people, then it's okay. I'm gonna keep making art until they do appreciate me. So yeah, it
Yes.
always helps. Like, I always have that to fall back on.
Very therapeutic. Definitely there for you when nobody else is.
Definitely.
And how about you, Richard? Do you feel like, I don't know, art is very therapeutic for you when you're low or just having a bad day, or even if you want to uplift yourself? Do you feel like art is there for you?
Well, yes, it's like art puts me like in a different state of mind. Like I'm focused like on my task. Like rather than like like say if I'm having a bad day, I'll be focused on the topic rather than the task. But with art, like I go into it. I mean, it's still like don't get me wrong. Like art can be frustrating. Like
Yeah.
trying to do basically the art I do. I like try to go for realism
Okay.
type. So it's like I go to try to make like everything like accurate, proportionate, and that can be like tedious. But for the most part, it's like therapeutic once like I achieve the goal.
Okay. So does anybody in your family also do art or draw or anything, or nah?
My mom, she used to knit.
Okay.
Yeah, she used to crochet and stuff. I don't know.
Some type of art though. Okay.
Yeah, some type of like art.
How about you? Do you have anybody in your family that's creative?
I definitely have some creative people in my family. Mostly like my generation.
Okay.
I think I had an uncle who painted, but for the most part, like my cousins introduced me to art when I was really young. Like I would just see them like drawing like cartoons and stuff, and then that's how I learned about drawing when I was really little. And ever since then, I would do it for fun, like as a kid. But they never were like really artists or necessarily creative. Like I feel like maybe I'm like the most creative. But no, there's definitely others that are from like other parts of my family.
Yeah. Okay. So would you guys ever do like murals around? Wait, are you guys from Patterson too, or where are you guys from?
Well, I'm from Patterson, yeah.
I'm from Passaic. I have done murals in my town.
Yeah. So would you guys want to do more murals? My stepdad, he actually does like a lot of murals around Patterson, and I see like a lot of the communities like, wow, that's amazing. Like it looks great. So would you guys ever do like a bunch of murals and stuff? I know you said you did, but
yeah, I would be down to like venture like into different towns and doing murals for different towns or like different places even. Honestly, like murals are like fun from what I've experienced.
It looks pretty cool. I low-key wish I could like draw something, but I could do like stick figures and stuff. But how about you, Shelby? Do you want your murals around your town or?
Yes, I want murals honestly everywhere. Like in my town, I want them pretty much anywhere I live. Like I want to live one day like a nomad, just traveling and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I would love to like just paint everywhere and like leave my mark.
And I feel, well, for the murals, I assume you have to get permission, right? From like...
Yeah, and for the most part,
Yeah.
permission or like somebody commissions you.
Okay, so my next question is, so how do you guys get into your creative space? I want to know, what does that look like?
Well, some days I'll start it off like putting some music, or some days I'll be like silence and I just like get into painting.
Okay. How about you?
So I get in my studio. I usually just like look around, look at the paintings, look at what I'm working on, and I just analyze it for a little. Honestly, I bullshit too much. But once I realize like, it's time to get in, I just don't think about it and I just start doing it. I like to drink coffee, definitely. Coffee would like help me also.
Yeah.
But really like I definitely have to have music. Everything has to be prepared, like ready to like for me to just pick up the brush and paint. That's it. So yeah, I just prepared it all.
Okay, and how long would you say, like when you're starting painting, how long does it take you to finish it? Or I guess it depends, like on what size and stuff. But like ideally, like for you to perfect it, how long would you say it takes?
Well, to perfect the painting, for me it would be when all the shapes are like to like accurate proportion that I could get them to.
Okay.
And like the values and like the colors, like how I feel like it's satisfied to me. But like Some paintings like I could do them like quick, like
Okay.
studies or like and then I'll call it finished because of like
Yeah.
I can't like figure out like one more to do.
Yeah.
But I would still consider it like a finished painting.
Would you say you're like, I don't know, so as an artist, would you guys say you're very like, I guess like OCD in a way, like things have to be very perfect, or I don't know, because I know like with art sometimes messy is good, sometimes they say, I don't know, so how do you feel about that?
I feel like I used to be like that, like trying to perfect every single thing, but recently, like we've been painting from life a lot, and
Okay.
you really don't have time to like get everything right, so it kind of like helped me let go of the perfection and just kind of like paint what I can, like
I
within
think-
a reasonable amount of time.
Like a better way to put it is like to focus like on the bigger picture rather than like the details.
Yeah.
Like to focus
Okay.
just on the bigger picture, and then you like as you keep on like focusing on the bigger picture, you
Yeah.
like build up to like the details.
Okay. And then now just talking about how long it takes you guys to paint a painting. So ideally, okay, say a client hits you up, hey, can you paint such and such, whatever. So I guess the question is, have you ever had a time where somebody wanted something within like a week or so, like a short span of time? Or you're
Yeah.
usually like, you know what, hey, it's gonna take this long. You could take it or leave it, like, or I don't know.
Well, I had to do some painting of a guy. He had commissioned me like his dog, and it didn't take me like that long. Maybe like 2 weeks, I'll say. I try to get a painting done at least by like 2 weeks.
Okay.
It was depending like if the person needed by a certain time.
Yeah.
Like say like the person like gives me some time to work on it because if I have like other paintings in between, I still gotta work on what I have to do.
How about you? How do you,
For
I guess
me-
you manage time with painting?
Honestly, I don't like doing commissions. Like, I'm not that good at like just finishing it right away. I still get them done, whatever, but I'd rather just work on my projects and sell my projects. But commissions is great practice, it's
Yeah.
great money. But for the most part, like I'm never usually painting what I would like to paint,
Yeah.
so it doesn't become that fun. But the money's good. But
okay.
is it really like
Yeah, there
money?
is
Right.
like a
I get it. So, so now my next question for you is, I know you guys said that you do take clients and stuff like that. So do you have any advice for anybody? Like, okay, so my little sister over there, I showed you guys, sorry to put you on the spot. I showed you guys her paintings, and I'm always telling her like, yo, you need to like sell your stuff or just put it out there into the world that this is what you do so you can make a profit out of it. And she always says like, oh no, like I'm not good enough yet or whatever. So like, do you have any advice to anybody out there who's just afraid to like sell their work and put it out there?
How old is your sister?
She is 15, right? Okay.
She's 15.
Yes.
Nah, she needs time to work on
Okay.
it. She needs a lot of time to just practice.
Okay.
But not even calling it practice. Just make art. Like, have fun.
Yeah.
Keep going crazy.
Okay.
And then she'll know when she's ready. But I feel like for anyone that's, like, ready to, like, take their art serious. Wait, what was the question? Repeat it.
I guess any advice to anybody who's just afraid to just put it out there in the world that they do art or just sell like their art, I guess, in a way.
Destroy your limiting beliefs.
Yes, exactly.
Ooh.
No one's gonna see your art if you're hiding it.
Yeah, that's a quote from my boy Jay
Ooh.
Flame's brand, Self-Destruct. Shout out Self-Destruct,
Yes.
Yes.
Shout out Self-Destruct. Damn, that was a good quote, actually.
Very good.
Sheesh, I'm gonna.
He's a philosopher, so yeah.
He's a philosopher. He needs to come on. He needs to come on the podcast. I need to hit him up. So okay, so my next question for you guys is, let me see. Who are your biggest artistic influences? Could be anybody.
Well, as a kid, like what got me like interested into art, I would say like Van Gogh. But like as I progressed like through like going to museums and stuff, I've grown to appreciate this painter from Spain like way back in the day. His name is Francisco Goya. He's famous. Like
Okay. Shout out to him.
yes.
Okay. How about you, Shelby? Who influences you?
I have a lot of different influences. For the most part, it's like musicians, like Jimi Hendrix.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, Jimi Hendrix has really influenced me a lot. I talk about him so much.
Okay. Why? Like, why do you like him?
I don't know. I feel like he's like the embodiment of following your dreams and just like being the best version of yourself, you know, and not really toning down your intensity for people that want to like cage your intensity, you know, in a good way, like your passions about like you know, music, whatever, art. Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't let people like he just went hard as he could, possibly could, you know, and that's what I want to do for myself.
Yeah.
I want to go like hard as possible and be the best artist that I can be. It has nothing to do with anybody but me, you know.
Okay. And so my next question for you guys is when is your favorite time to create, or does it matter what time of day?
I've created like at all type of times, like middle of the night or like early in the morning. Like
facts.
It's just you know, when I'm ready.
Okay. So describe how art is important to society, if you can.
Art is important to society because it's expression, it's freedom, it's love, and it's passion. It's everything good in this world, you know?
How would you describe it?
Art is important. It's been around since like way back then, and it's like, you know, it brings like new perspectives of thinking, or like it makes people think. Like some art like that is shown, it makes people think, and that's good. Like getting people to think is like important. Like, you know, like as if you were reading like a book. Like if it's like a boring book, you're not gonna read it. But like if it's like a interesting painting to you, then you're gonna wanna like, you know, see it, or like you're gonna like it.
That's true.
And it's positive. It will like making art is positive, so it'll like translate to other areas of your life.
Damn.
Makes you a better person, literally.
I agree.
That's why like if you learn an instrument, learn a new skill that fulfills you, you know, you become a better person, because that translates to every aspect of your life.
Damn, y'all getting real deep in here.
Unless you're a bad person.
Right. So I have a question for you guys. Have you ever had a client try to like downplay your price? Like you give them one price and they're like, hey, you think you could bump it down to like lower? Or that's never happened to you before?
Yeah, you know, you always get people like that. Like, honestly, I try to work with people, like, if they really can't afford a certain price, then yeah, I'll do you, like, I'll work with you, like, you know, but I'm not going to do something that's definitely not worth it for me, you know?
Right.
Like, yeah.
So, ideally, okay, so, like, a small, like, little canvas, maybe not too little, but, like, whatever, like, and what if, I don't know, okay, so, for example, your paintings, you draw people, right? Somebody wants you to draw them. Could be like a little canvas. Ideally, how much would you charge somebody for that?
Well, like a small canvas, I'll charge like $200.
Okay.
Because I don't like doing commissions. So I'm not gonna do it for, you know, it takes me like it's always gonna take me at least 5 to 6, 8, 10 hours, you know.
Sheesh.
And I spread that out between like days and weeks, you know, just by like little sessions here and there. But yeah, it takes hours, you know, so I have to get paid well. I do my job good.
I feel like a lot of people think like art is just very easy and not time consuming in a way, or they think it's supposed to happen like very fast, but they don't understand. But a
lot goes into it. Like it's a constant war. Like art is war, because you have to be at war with yourself to just like shut up, stop consuming, and do art. Like, you know, it's not easy to just like sit down and do something where no one's like telling you to do it. You don't got a boss telling you to do it. Okay. You know?
That's true. Okay, so now my next question for you guys is, does art help you in any other areas in your life?
Yes, and it helps me like be more organized and like really like think like, because I think a lot in my art, like when placing my brushstrokes. So I guess like the same goes like, you know, when I'm like thinking like in conversation and stuff, like I'll be more like aware and I'll be more conscious, and I'll be like really like into like what I'm about to say.
Okay. How about you? Do you feel like crap, I lost question. Okay, do you feel like art helps you in your other areas of life?
Yeah, definitely. like I said before, you know, it translates to every aspect of your life. You do art and you find like, you go through highs and lows, you find satisfaction, you know, and it just makes you want more of that. So like, you'll start to take care of yourself more, you know, it helps with organization, of course. Like, you learn how to like plan something and execute it, you know, and like,
I'd also like to add, it makes me like think of like the bigger picture of things, you know. Like I try not to like focus too much like on like
The
small things or like, you know, I tend to focus on like the bigger picture.
Right.
So I take a step back and I focus on like, you know, it could go for a lot of things.
Yeah. So now I know you said the bigger picture. So ideally for you guys, what is the goal from doing this art? Like, do you guys want to be in these museums? People are coming in, seeing your work. You want to see your work all over town. Like, what is the goal for you guys?
My goal is, yes, I would love to see myself in museums and like, you know, being able to collaborate with like multiple like businesses or whatever, and like
You will
show my
manifest it.
and show my like, you know, what I have to present into the world and what I like, because this is what I do all the time. I paint all the time, so it's like it's only a matter of time till like I see it like out there and like spread out more and more people being influenced by like my ideas.
They will. You gotta manifest it.
Yes.
How about you, Shelby? What is the goal for you with this art?
So the goal for me, yeah, of course, I want to be in the museums. Everybody's gonna know me. I want to like inspire people forever, you know, like once I'm dead, like I want to inspire people. Well, I already inspire people, I know that. And my goal is so simple. It's just to keep planting those seeds of inspiration into souls for millions of years until the end of time, you know.
Okay. Ooh.
Just like my idols, like they're all dead,
That is
and they're
They
still
definitely-
inspiring people.
So you want to have an influence on the world, basically, right?
Leave
okay.
my
Leave a
mark.
stamp. Yeah.
Okay.
But you know, it's not just gonna happen when I'm dead. Like this is gonna happen like real soon.
Real soon. You gotta manifest
You know.
it.
Yes, I'd like to see it in my
I'm
own
working
eyes.
towards that shit.
I feel like you guys will achieve it. From what I see on Instagram, your work looks very good. So
Yeah, it takes a lot of, honestly, like, it's a lot of like, you don't see everything on Instagram. Like, we work every day, you know,
Right.
like, we're in there every day putting in work really to, like, get far in life, you know. And one day, it's just going to come out of nowhere. It's going to look like it happened overnight, but it really didn't.
So,
it took work.
damn, I feel like that. Damn, you guys are like low key motivating me. So ideally, every day you would say you guys are working on your craft.
Every day, as
Every
much as I
day.
can.
Like the
Every
only
day.
time I'm not is like it's because I have like important stuff going on outside that I have to attend to. But
Yeah.
for the most part, I try to make time.
Every
I feel
day.
like I make a little bit too much time
much
for
time?
it. Like, I feel like it consumes me a little bit, but I've been learning to make time for other things
Yeah.
and make a lot of time for my art still.
It's because you love what you do.
I really do.
So it doesn't
like,
feel like work.
it's not work at all. Like, I really
That's-
love it.
That's the goal, I feel like, for everybody.
I already feel like I won, honestly.
Yeah.
We're already
Ooh.
winning.
I like that. We're
I
already
mean,
winning.
it's true. Like, we're
already
winning. Like, I'm doing what I love to do, and I'm going to do this
Yeah.
forever, you know?
Facts. Damn, I really didn't think of it like that. So you got me thinking. So does your family support your art?
Yeah, they support.
Like ideally, like, you know, do they think that this could be like a long career path for you? Were there any like
Well, I'd say there's like a lot of like judgment,
Okay.
but you know, I'm still gonna be doing what I'm doing, like regardless.
okay.
But yeah, but at 1st it was like iffy. Like they were like iffy about it until they saw
Yeah.
like I
Right.
could draw, so they're like, okay.
Once they saw that final product, they were like, all right, you know,
And, you know, he also
maybe he is a little good at this.
Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Shelby? Does your family support your art?
Yeah, now more than ever, they definitely support.
Okay.
You know, they just, you know, parents want you to be successful, and a lot of times parents want us to do something that's just safe
Yes.
and will definitely guarantee you like a good life.
I agree.
But you know, our lives are risky because, you know, I don't have to say why our lives are risky. Like,
No, yeah. I agree. I feel like a lot of times our family, they don't see the bigger picture. They don't see the dreams. 'Cause I feel like their generation, they didn't follow their dreams in a way.
Facts.
And that's why a lot of times, like my dad, I feel like he's working a job where he hates for like over 30 plus years. The money is good, but if you're not loving what you're doing on a daily, it's like, why are we doing it, you know? So
Yeah,
I
I
don't know.
agree.
But so now let's get like a little bit away from art and stuff like that. I don't know. How do you guys feel? The wine got me feeling a little hot. I'm
I feel good though.
Okay. Got me feeling a little hot. So, okay. So my first question is, are there any celebrities you like to meet and ultimately paint? Ooh. I forgot I wrote that question down there.
You
that's
go
a good
first,
one.
Richard. I gotta think.
I have to think too. Can you move on to the next one?
Yeah, you're
No,
good.
no, wait. I want to answer.
You can think. Go
Damn.
ahead.
Celebrities.
Yep.
That's a tough question. I don't keep
forgot
up with
I wrote-
celebrities like that.
Yeah.
I
So-
want to paint like actresses, you know, like
Okay.
movie stars.
Okay.
I want to use like very influential women in my
Okay.
art because, you know, I paint a lot of women and, you know, yeah. I want
Okay.
to capture their vibes.
All right. Sounds good. How about you? Do you have any celebrities you want to paint or just
Not specific, but
Okay.
like how he said, like
Mhm.
celebrities, like actors and actresses. I like to like make scenes in my art. Like I've already like, I'm in the process of doing
Mhm.
like some work, but I like to create scenes with like multiple
Ooh.
like people
Okay.
and like
That's
just
dope.
like paint to what I like envision.
Okay. All right. So my next question for you guys is, if you could envision the way your career would take off in the next 10 years, what would that look like? I'm just coming with the questions today.
Well, in the next 10 years, that means I'll be 33.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be fucking rich.
Yeah.
I'll be so
Sir.
rich, painting every day, like
Painting every day.
big paintings, big ass studio,
Okay.
in and out of different countries. You know, money's
Fucking
growing.
Painting on a boat type shit.
Ooh.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, painting
Our
on-
own boat, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
like
bruh, we're gonna make it big, like, you know?
and then having
That's
like
the goal.
like people come and like pose on the boat, like
That'll be low key fire though. On a boat,
yeah,
Museums,
definitely.
you know.
on an island or something.
We're gonna be in every museum by then, for
Boom.
sure. I'm trying to be in all the museums before I'm even 25.
Yeah, like
Boom. That's like what, 2 years?
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Manifest it. How old are you?
22.
22? Okay. So my next question for you guys is, let's see which one I want to ask. Okay. Tell me about the 3 most influential people in your life and how they have impacted you. Or if you don't have 3, it could be like 1 or 2.
I say I do.
Okay.
It would be like my mom, my little brother, and my other brother, my middle one.
Okay. And why do they? Why have they had an impact on you? Like, what have they done?
Well, my mom like growing up, like I've seen her like struggle, and so like seeing her like overcome struggle and like going through like her lows and ups and like seeing
Mhm.
all of that, like it really showed me like how to be like strong and be like like
Yeah,
like
strong.
just
Mhm.
more strong. Yeah.
Okay. How about you said your brother, right? One of them.
Yeah, he has autism, so
Okay.
I've like when I grew up, I had to take care of him.
Yeah.
And like that kind of like taught me how to be more patient,
Okay.
and
Ooh.
and it reflects to like my art as well. Like,
Yeah.
and like in everything really, just being more patient about things.
I feel like everything always happens for a reason, like in life. So
Yeah.
okay. And then the next person was who? I'm sorry, I forgot.
My other brother.
Your other brother. Okay.
Yeah, and he like I admire him because he
Mhm.
like he went like he wasn't doing like that good at first, but then
Yeah.
like he like ended up like doing really good. He like graduated from college and like he's like studying.
Okay. Shout out to all of them
Yeah.
because they helped you become the person you are today. So.
Yes, a lot of inspiration.
How about you, Shelby? Who has influenced you or has had an impact on your life?
People I know or like anyone?
Maybe people you know, yeah.
People I know. Definitely like old friends or even the new friends I have now.
Okay. Can you name like one specific person or nah?
Influence me?
Mm-hmm.
I would say like maybe my high school teacher.
Okay.
He influenced me to draw more because he said that I was good, and I was like, really? Like I didn't know I was good at that point. That was like senior year of high school.
What high school you went to?
I went to Patterson Charter.
Bro?
Yeah, you know anyone from there?
Patterson.
I
Yeah.
graduated
Did you
2017.
go to Patterson Charter? I'm bugging. Right? Oh, yeah, you do. Okay, okay.
You go there?
Science technology? Am I bugging?
Yeah.
Yeah, she goes there.
What grade are you in? Eighth. My sister's in high school. She goes there now.
Okay. It seems like a good school.
You probably seen her though. She got like really curly hair.
What's her name?
Shirley. Her name.
I've seen her, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
you seen her? Yeah.
Hey, okay. How about you? What high school did you go to?
I went to Passaic High School.
Oh, okay, it makes sense. For sake, okay. So ideally, when you guys aren't doing art, what do you guys do for fun? Besides art, guys.
I like nature. I like
Okay.
going to. I'm a whore for like views and like scenes, and I like to have new experiences.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely like to go to nature and just like have a nice little vibe and just enjoy life
Mm-hmm.
in the moment
So-
with my friends. I love being with my friends.
Yes. So like a lot of scenery, you like different things.
Yeah.
Okay. How about you?
Um,
What do you do for fun?
yeah, you go to nature and like being with friends and making more experiences. I don't really watch TV or
Mhm.
like be on my phone like that much. Like
Okay.
I try to be in the moment most of the time.
Wow. I need to be like you. How do you like? I don't know. How does one like not be on their phone? Like kind of.
I mean, I be like either like working on something, so I'm
Right.
always like on a task doing
Okay.
something.
Being productive.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So my next question for you guys is, how do you feel like social media has helped you guys in a way?
Well, it has helped me like reach more like audience and meet more people,
Mhm.
and like and meeting more people is like more experiences, and I create more art based off that.
Okay.
Facts. Social media has definitely benefited me. Like
Mhm.
that's the place to make our dreams come true. That's where we're getting rich.
Literally.
Honestly, like social media has helped me get more money. Social media has helped me meet more people. Get an audience for my art.
Okay.
Meet more girls to paint. Like it's just like a big network.
I feel like I love social media, well, Instagram, because I feel like that's where I get booked. That's where, like you said, you're networking with people. I feel like it's so crazy how like times have changed from when we were younger to like now, like being on Instagram. I don't know. I feel like I know Instagram is a lie in a way, but I'm very thankful for Instagram because that's how everybody's seeing my work from all over, I guess you would
Facts.
say. I don't know. So,
Yeah, I feel like Instagram is cool, like, but
mhm.
you gotta be on every social media, like
Yeah.
honestly.
Yes.
Like, you're
Are you
already
guys-
on YouTube.
yeah.
Like Twitter though, like
Yes.
Twitter.
I be on Twitter, but I just be
yeah,
talking
like,
BS on there. But
Nah, honestly, like Twitter. I've been like popping off on Twitter
Okay.
even more like lately. So like I went viral maybe like once on Twitter.
Okay. From your
Not
art or
like
just
too crazy. Yeah, from my art.
That's dope.
And it took like work of me like just posting and shit. But honestly, like social media in general, like
Mm-hmm.
I look at it all as a tool to get my my things out there
Yeah.
and meet more people and make money.
Yes. Are you on TikTok or?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so are you guys doing like time lapse and stuff? Like,
Mhm.
see me, I told you.
We're
Go on
doing
TikTok.
time lapses. We're
See?
painting people live and time lapsing that.
Yeah.
Doing
That's
time
dope.
lapses.
Setting up
of-
like the tripod
Oh, that's
and
dope.
have everything.
yeah.
Shout out to social
YouTube.
media.
We're on.
man.
I'm on YouTube. I don't know
YouTube?
Richard. Richard's coming soon on YouTube.
Yeah,
Okay.
coming soon.
Okay, but I'm gonna subscribe. What's your YouTube so people can know at home?
1999 Cotton. That's
Right.
also my Twitter and that's also my TikTok. 1999 Cotton.
How did you get the name Cotton?
Well, I used to be Cottonmouth, and I got that from Kill Bill, and then I just
Okay.
changed it to Cotton because it was shorter and like it just stuck, you know, and like it's not. I don't really go by that. It's not my
Okay.
artist name. Like that's just
Yeah.
my social media tags.
Okay, got it.
But I'm Shelby Jacquez, you know.
Okay.
That's
Because
my name.
when you came in here, I was like, damn, do I call him Kyle? Like, what do I call him? Like,
Nah, you call
okay.
me Shelby.
Okay. So my next question is, what was a turning point in your life? Could be with anything.
Turning point in my life? Shit.
Yeah.
Turning point. You go, Richard. I don't know.
Shit.
You have a good one.
Yeah, I have a good.
We want to know
Damn,
what happened, Richard. We want to know.
All right. Well, I actually have a painting based off it. But
Okay.
Yeah. I had my biggest turning point. What got me like into like being more creative. Like what kind of like kicked me into it was because I had like an experience when I was young. Like I was like growing up. I was like probably like 8,
Mm-hmm.
and then like my father had gotten like taken away from like ICE,
Mhm.
and like I had like experience like seeing. Like, it was pretty like it was a lot to take in like being young.
Sorry to hear that.
Thank you. but like after that experience, like I didn't. At one point, I felt like I was stuck because I didn't really know how to express like
Mhm.
how I felt. I was like still like it was like all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And then like I guess I had like went to like go like talk to someone like about it, like counselor.
Yes.
And then they had asked me like, yo, like if you tried drawing, like how you felt. And then like since then, like I would like draw like how I feel, but like then like I guess like it was therapeutic for me like growing up. But then like I guess I would catch myself doing it consistently like over
Yeah.
time, like just doodling. And then when it came like into time, like when I asked for someone to mentor me and teach me how to like draw good, then like it kind of clicked.
So everything I feel like happens for a reason.
Yeah.
And now you're just this artist, this amazing artist. Okay. Damn, that was a good turning point in your life. Sheesh. How about you, Shelby? It doesn't have to be anything crazy, like,
Turning point. All right, I'll say one. So like I was doing like art for fun when I was growing up, whatever. Just because it was fun. I loved doing it. And then I got in trouble for doing art in school, so that like repressed me, and like I stopped doing art for like years. And then senior year of high school was like the turning point.
Okay.
That's where like I got introduced to art again, and I just started doing it for fun again, just like how it was when I was young. And ever since then, like it was just a snowball effect that led me to where I am now.
Yeah, okay. Damn, you guys have like good stories. I feel like you guys are gonna inspire a lot of people, not just artists, but just in general. You guys are inspiring me now, but
honestly, we hear that a lot. Like that's the goal,
Good.
Like we just like love to do what we like do,
and you're motivating people out here.
Yes.
Sheesh.
Especially
Okay.
like the youth too.
Yeah.
Like the youth is like the future. So inspiring like people like kids that are like seeing us do like what we do, and like other people to like get out of their shell and want to like create, take the time out their day to like focus on something.
Yeah.
Like that's like important.
Role
'Cause I feel like
models.
people kind of need that sometimes. Not being like
No, definitely.
consuming too much, but like doing something.
or even like succumb to like society, like there's like a lot of creative people that will like literally like succumb to society and like, but the pressures of life, like sometimes people like just handle life differently and like do things that they have to do,
Yeah.
which leads them away from their purpose. Like like I know a lot of people that are talented, but they don't really like chase like that dream. Like they're kind of just
Yes.
busy like getting money like other ways with a job or whatever, and like not necessarily living like their purpose. But that's okay, because like it is what it is. But I just want to like show people that it is possible to like dream big and like do what you want to do and be happy and get money.
So what motivates you guys to wake up every day and be like, you know what, I want to work on my craft. I want to get better. I want to be this big artist in the world. Like, what is your motivation? Because some days I don't got it. So what is your motivation?
Honestly, it's like
Yeah, my motivation is like I'm hard headed. Like I'll be like I may not feel like it, but I should go and do it because I have to. Cause this is what I'm like supposed to do. Like this is what I'm like built for. Like this is what I'm like I'm supposed to be doing. So why should I not?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a higher
Sheesh.
purpose, you know, like it's more than just me. Like it's my duty to the world, like to humanity. Like
Yes.
it's a service to humanity. It's not
Mm-hmm.
this isn't just like this is like our prophecy, you know, like we're not just here like to like you know, just live and get by. Like we're here to like make art and inspire people to make art.
Right. Damn.
You know?
Sheesh. I don't know. Some days I don't have motivation to do anything, but I feel like it's very
Sure,
hard.
I feel you. It is
Yeah.
hard. It's up and down. Like some days you don't feel motivated, and that's when you want to just like try something new or like take a walk and you know find that motivation or like get inspired by people. You know, social media like. I feel like you can get really overwhelmed with social media and like start seeing other people doing their thing, and then
Me
you start
every
to
day.
think, you start to think like, oh my God, they're doing this and that, I'm not doing nothing, and then you just have to realize that the answer is simple. You gotta work hard. You gotta
Right.
work and do what you gotta do, like building that habit instead of like you know.
I feel like that's true. I find myself a lot of times because I model, so I'm always on like different people pages looking at their work and stuff. I'm like, damn, like why am I not like this big, or like why haven't I got booked for this specific brand? And then I look down their page, I'm like, damn, like how can I compare myself? This person's been working 5+ years like on their craft, trying to get towards their goal in life. So I definitely understand what you mean by that. And I also need to realize too, like Instagram is a lie. So I need to realize nobody has good days every day. I mean, shit, some people might, like, you know, but I don't know.
I feel
Just
like
gotta
social
realize.
media is that like you know like it does just show like the good things, it shows the accomplishments, but it doesn't show the hard work that it took.
Not at
Unless
all.
you like you know literally time lapse everything or
No, literally.
record everything, but
Yeah.
I don't
it's
know.
a lot of work that's done behind closed doors, you know.
Yes, it definitely
Most
is.
of it is actually honestly like it's like 98% like behind closed doors and 2% what you see online, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything like leads to the execution. Execution is important, but like the work that goes into the execution is what matters.
I agree. Do you guys have any friends that are creators or anything? I know you just said you're a friend from Self District, right? Did I say it right?
Self-destruct.
Self District,
yeah.
yes.
He has a clothing brand.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my homie. That's our
Yeah.
homie. He's the one who linked me and him, and that's how we
Okay.
met.
Yeah.
Gotta get him on here. Do you have any more people who are doing creative things or anything? So
Yeah.
you okay?
You have friends? I got friends. that
Yeah.
You
do
got
it.
friends?
Yeah, I have a friend. He does photography. His name
Okay.
is Swank. His Instagram is j.47.
Oh yes. I know him.
Yeah,
Okay,
him.
he's cool.
He
Yeah,
does
that's homie.
photography.
Okay.
And yeah. I mean,
How about
that's-
My
you?
friend
Okay.
Alina does art.
Okay.
She's cool. I know a lot of people like from New York, you know,
Yeah.
that they do art or like music.
Okay. I know
So
you're like.
it's too many to name. Like I know
Yeah.
too many people. Like
I know you're
all my
always at like.
homies.
I be seeing on Instagram. You're always like at like a pop up shops and stuff like in the city, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
be
we go
seeing.
to the city a lot. Like
Okay. I
we
need to
haven't
go.
like recently though.
Mhm.
Like probably the whole winter and like till now. Like we
Yeah.
just started popping out again.
Okay.
But I've been going to the city since like 2019, just trying to go
Yeah.
meet people, and I've made friends out there.
Mhm.
And you know, it feels good because I was like a complete outsider, and those
Mhm.
people accepted me for who
Yeah.
I was.
I definitely want to start going like to the city more and just networking with people because I feel like I'm so like in my like comfort zone. I want to get out of that in a way.
It's very important.
So I feel like I don't know, but I want to. Somebody told me this the other day, like I need to surround myself more with people who want to do what I want to do, or just like create and stuff. So the fact that you guys know all these creatives and you guys are creative people, it must be like a dope thing to just hang around people who want to do, I guess, what you want to do, I guess in a way, or just want to become better, or I don't know, who are working towards something. I don't know.
Yeah, I
Like,
feel like that does take like it does like play a role. Like you know, then like if you're working alone, you gotta really have like a really strong mindset to keep on going.
Facts.
mhm.
Rather than like if you see someone else doing what you're doing, then you're gonna
Yeah.
be like, all right, I'm gonna do it because you know this
Yeah.
person's doing it already.
Yeah.
That's how it is with me and Richie. Like we
Mhm.
have a studio together,
Okay.
and like for a long time I was painting alone. I was doing art by myself for a long time, like since 2019,
Okay.
2018, I mean. And I met Richie this year, 2022, and yeah, like painting with him. I see him painting, I'm like, damn, fuck it, I'm gonna paint. And it's like, it's just like a good environment, like,
Facts.
or like vice versa. He'll see me painting and then he'll just get into it. And we just like made a really strong connection out of like making art. And yeah, like it's much better doing it with like friends and shit.
Yeah, it keeps you like in constant flow.
Yeah, constant flow.
It gives you that motivation in a way, I guess you would say.
Definitely.
Yes,
like
definitely.
you're always gonna be motivated if you're surrounded with the people that, you know, your crowd is like, the people you surround yourself with is really everything. They don't say that for no reason, you know.
I agree. Of course. Because if you hang out with people that's not wanting to do anything,
we don't hang out with
you know?
people that are just consumers, honestly. Like, I don't have time for people that are just like
literally just
consuming
there
and just doing nothing. Like,
just there for the ride.
Yeah, like I don't have no space for that. No groupies. Like,
hell no.
It's just people that work, people that are about their shit, you know.
Good. So my next question for you guys is, well, I know you said you don't watch any like shows right now or anything, right?
No, I just like, I watch YouTube, but it'll be like videos on like when I'm studying, like painting.
Facts. Yeah, we study a
Same
lot.
here?
I don't
Okay.
watch no of it. I don't watch TV. No.
Okay.
We study a lot. I watch movies here and there. You know,
there.
like
I haven't watched a movie in a minute.
Really? Okay.
yeah.
How
I barely make time for movies. I really just watch a lot of YouTube videos on like bullshit or like mostly like
something
studying.
small YouTube.
So what about music? Who are you guys listening to nowadays?
Shit, right now,
Oh,
I'm on a binge, on a Beatles binge.
Oh, really?
We're both on a Beatles binge. Yeah.
Okay.
I just got into Beatles. He put me on, and honestly,
I don't.
They make good music.
Okay, I think I heard like one Beatles song, but I know like John Lennon, right?
yeah, he's
okay.
in the Beatles. Yeah.
Okay, see. Oh wait, I think I know one more, but I don't want to.
You probably do.
You probably
Say
do.
it.
Does it start with a P?
Yeah.
Yes.
Paul.
Yes.
Yeah.
McCartney.
Paul
McCartney,
Okay. See, I know. Okay, Paul McCartney.
Yeah, he
see?
plays the bass and he's like the lead singer basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're on a Beatles trend right now.
Yeah, I had to find some playlists, and it's really good.
It's fire.
Yep.
Okay, so Apple Music or Spotify, which I listen like. What
We got Spotify.
I just
you know.
switched over to Spotify.
Dang, I rich. I ain't got no Spotify.
What? You have to be rich for that?
No, I'm playing. I don't know how much
I like
it costs.
Spotify because it makes it easy to like find new artists and like they already have a lot of playlists that are really good. I feel like.
Okay. Let me see. My bad, y'all.
Yeah, I feel like they
more
make it
questions.
easy to find artists that you would like.
Or the shuffle on Spotify is good.
That
like,
too.
you know, they play like a
Ooh.
random song, it'll be like similar to like the last
Yeah.
song, rather than like other platforms.
Yeah.
They're not really on point with that.
Yeah, Apple Music is a little trash,
it's
but
not it.
I don't know.
If I was to use like Apple, like honestly, I would just rather buy the albums and just own it. You know, instead of having to rent music for months and
Yeah.
months. You know, it's
That's what
better
I
to
be
just
doing.
own the music. You buy the album for like $15-$20 and then you always have it.
True. Question. This was randomly I thought about. Do you guys ever do on YouTube like tutorials or anything, like showing people how to do? I feel like you can make some money.
I got some video. I have a video doing like 3 tips, like just like
Okay.
I do things like that. Yeah, I'm still new to YouTube, but
Okay.
excuse me. I made a video 3 I forgot what it was. 3 things that keep me inspired. No, 5 things that keep me inspired, and then I made a video that was like 3 things that improve your oil painting. So yeah, I do make
Okay.
videos like that, kind of like
Yeah.
tutorial, informational.
Good.
But I don't limit myself, so it's like all types of videos I'll make, like
Okay.
the experience of being an artist, like the process, information. Even like I'll even do a video about like my top 10 Beatles music or
Yeah.
like, you know, my top 10 Jimi Hendrix songs, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about you?
I haven't done a video like that, but I have like in person, like showing people how to paint or like, you know, explain to them how to draw. So I should do something like
Yeah.
that. I feel like instruction wise, I could pretty give some good instructions.
And you can make some money. You
Yes,
know what I'm
of
saying?
course.
So,
Oh yeah, somebody just asked me if I wanted to host like a
Yeah.
painting class. Like,
do it.
I
Like
would
a-
do it. Like I definitely gotta get paid for that, you know.
Is it like
Yeah.
a sip and paint or something?
I'll do
or?
a sip and paint for fun, like just
Oh
for
yeah,
fun.
you should do it one day. Okay,
Yeah.
that'll be really dope.
We need a bigger studio.
Okay. Question. So, have you guys ever had people like in your DMs on Instagram just asking for advice about art or anything? Or
I
Yeah.
had someone ask me, yeah.
okay,
The best thing I told them was to like practice, but like don't be afraid to show what you like make, because at the end of the day, maybe you don't like it, but someone else might like it, you know?
very true.
So, you know, being open to like being able, and then once you show your art, you'll be more comfortable with being able to display your art.
Yeah.
And that gets rid of that fear of some artists have that where they don't want to show their art.
Okay. How about you, Shelby? Has anybody hit you up to ask for advice or any tips? And then it's like, do you guys give your tips away for free at that point? Like, you know?
Yeah, people hit me up all the time asking me like for advice and stuff. I'll normally give them advice if they're asking me for advice, or like if they're like, if I feel like helping, like I'll mostly help, you know. But if it's somebody just straight up asking me like doing their homework, like nah, I'm not gonna answer. Like, you know, I worked real hard to like get where I am, so they gotta work hard too. Like they're not just gonna get everything for like handed down. I don't even know them, you know. Like I give the sauce to my homies, like. Of course. Like, you know, but I also would help anybody as long as you're a genuine person. Like, but if you're just hitting me up, like, oh, like, where'd you get this? What'd you know, like, just straight up, like, not trying to get to know me, not even, like, really showing love.
Not being genuine.
Yeah, not being genuine. Like, I could tell the difference when someone's doing homework.
Literally.
Or when somebody really fucks with me and, like, they want to know something, they need help. I'll help them.
Literally.
You know?
I feel like that has happened to me a lot of times, too, on Instagram. People ask, like, oh, modeling, what should I do? And it's like, hey, how are you? Or, like, you know, like, how was your day? Like, you know, but I don't know.
Yeah, like, you know, I've been on both sides of the stick, you know, like, I've asked people for help, but, you know, I show love to people that I fuck with. So, like, I don't know. Some people, like, they'll just ask you, like, for the sauce, but they'll never really show love or anything. So, like, those are the kinds of people I won't really, like, I'll stay away from them. But, you know, if it's people that show love to me, like, hell yeah, I'll give you the sauce. Like, I don't care. Like, it's whatever. Like,
it's all about the approach, I feel like.
Yeah, like, and the intention. The intention is everything, really. Like, you can tell when it's, like, not good intentions. Like, they don't care about you. They just want to know the secrets.
I agree.
They don't want to do as much work.
Have you guys had any haters, you think?
Yeah,
of course.
Okay.
They don't. What's that though? I don't really care about haters.
Hello. Do you guys
haters just means you're doing something right. That's all.
Right. So my next question is, do you guys feel like strangers support you more or people from your hometown?
Strangers.
Strangers buy more, and they go crazy for the work. People that I know, for the most part, they like it. They support it. They're not like, you know, that's just how it is though. Like, I notice, like, it's not personal. Like,
yeah.
I think, well, because people that have, like, known me and bought my art, they seen, like, my growth from my art, rather than, like, when I sold my art to someone that doesn't really know me, they'll be like, oh, wow. But then I'll be like, really?
Oh, wow.
And then, you know, it's because I'm, like, you know, I know I could, like, I want to do better.
Yeah.
But, you know, but it's interesting seeing another perspective from somebody else's point of view.
It's crazy how strangers would just support
you money.
Like, literally give you money.
For real, like, yeah, I like the stranger. I love all my fans. I love all my supporters. Like, I like the people that support me and never give me $1. Like, it don't matter. Like, I understand. Like, I don't really even buy a lot of people's things just because I'm so busy on my grind. Like, you know, but I show love because that's real and that's free and that's always gonna last. You know, money is just money. It goes and comes.
Literally, I agree. So my next question for you guys is, what's an example of a mistake or failure that you experienced, and did you learn from it? Or what did you learn from it? Sorry.
Wait, can you repeat the question?
Yeah. So, has there been a time where you have experienced a mistake or failure, and have you learned from that? So, have you ever failed in life at any point?
Yes.
And now you're like, okay, like, I needed that. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I've been rejected a lot.
Just
I've been
nervous.
like, you're nervous?
Always. Always.
Just take a sip of your wine.
Right, okay.
You mind passing me some more?
Yeah.
All right, real quick.
It's like we're almost done. I'm nervous now. Like, we're almost done.
Here.
I wasn't drinking enough, that's why.
Can you repeat the question? My bad.
Yes. Okay, so
One more?
have you experienced any failure in your life?
Yeah,
And how do you learn
I've
from
experienced
it?
failures in paintings, like paintings that just don't come out good, and I can't get them right. I've experienced rejection. I've experienced being outcasted, like for the rejection, outcasting part, like or people just not the people that you want to fuck with you don't fuck with you. Like the answer is to go harder. It's always the same answer. It's just work harder to keep doing more art. People reject you and they don't want to, and they don't take your craft serious like you do. That's okay.
They still see it when you're going harder.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going harder, and then everything comes around. Like what goes around comes around. If you don't take somebody serious that they wanted to show love to you, and like what goes around comes around. Like I'm gonna keep working hard, so like it don't matter if I fail. Like that's part of the process.
Of course.
Yes, sir. I agree. And how about you, Richard? Have you ever failed in life?
Yes, I've experienced like he said, like rejection or like people like putting me down like because of what I'm like doing. But that's not gonna really stop me. But most recently, since I had started like going into oil painting, there was a lot of paintings that like I've done where I wasn't satisfied with the result. But it's not because like anything wrong. It's just because I didn't like. It took me to do that painting to figure out what I needed to fix.
Got it. Okay. I feel like it's a learning process though, like with everything.
Yes.
With any career, I feel like.
For real.
So my last question I have for you guys. So the year's almost over. I think we're like 6 months in now. So what is your goal before the new year comes? What do you want to do? Could be anything. It doesn't even have to be like art related. It could be anything.
By the end of this year.
Yes.
So I have a couple.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just like be very vague.
Yeah, go ahead.
Fat pockets.
Yes.
Shipping tons of art. Well, I guess that goes with the fat pockets thing. Having a solo show, throwing multiple art shows.
Ooh.
Mine would be
Going
the same.
viral, I don't know.
More money, more connections, more shows.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's so simple,
More money, more connections, networking. Okay, I feel like we're all like on the same page here. We just trying to get rich and get this money. So
the right way.
Yeah, the right way. So I thank you guys for coming. These Aquarius, I like you guys. These Aquarius, I like ya. So thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you again on Living Like Lanie.
Peace.
Peace.
How you guys feel like that went?